Hey guys, not a long video today. I cooked this up on short notice. Ignore how bad my Monster Hunter gameplay is. I'm still getting used to the charge blade. Earlier today, I came across a VTuber who said that it was interesting to see who still watches her and who left after she announced she's in a relationship. I replied saying that it's always a stupid decision for a VTuber to announce she's in a relationship. Her reply was that she didn't want parasocial viewers. I do understand that sort of thinking, but I still say it's a stupid decision for a VTuber to announce she's in a relationship. Let's talk about why. First of all, VTubing took off because it was suddenly like we had real-life anime girls. Everyone loves anime girls. What could be better than them coming to life and for you to be able to interact with them? A VTuber with a boyfriend or who talks about other real-life stuff is just another real woman who happens to be using an avatar. Many men like watching VTubers because of the suspension of disbelief. Do they know that the real person behind the avatar might possibly be in a relationship? Of course they know. Do they want to know if the VTuber is in a relationship? In most cases, no, they don't. Do they know they don't really have a chance with the VTuber? Yes, generally they do. They usually know that they are participating in a sort of role play. Things that break that immersion are unwelcome. Bringing in real-life stuff, especially relationships, defeats the whole purpose. A VTuber revealing she's in a relationship always has the chance of backfiring. It's not worth the risk. It can impact viewer counts and earnings, and it can create unnecessary drama. Maybe it works, and maybe it doesn't, but it just isn't worth the risk. I'll state my own personal feelings on this with a real-life example. I casually followed Fauna when she was with Hololive, and I generally enjoyed her content. Then she became Nimi Nightmare. I thought she had a very pretty model, and once again, I generally enjoyed her content. Then she announced she was getting married. For me, that was it. I didn't want to follow her anymore. Do I think it's a bad thing that she got married, or that she has a chance to find that kind of happiness? No, I don't. But why would I as a man want to give her money and support if she has a husband who is supposed to be taking care of her? That's his job, not mine. Watching her would now make me feel like a third wheel. I feel like it's especially bad when a VTuber who is in a relationship uses a model that is clearly sexualized. Why the hell is a woman who has a boyfriend or who is married using an avatar with sex appeal to get money and attention from other men? For me, there is no universe in which that is not totally weird and off-putting. Let me mention one more thing before I end. Excuse me, a little tired. I really like the Hololive VTuber Momosuzu Nene. She and her viewers have a playful thing going where she calls them her husbands. She has many husbands. Sometimes they ask for a divorce just to mess with her, and she says no, and sometimes threatens violence if they leave. It's all in good fun, and is also very funny. Now, what would happen if she revealed she had a boyfriend? She'd lose a ton of support, most likely, and there would be a lot of drama, and that funny little joke that she and her viewers have going would come to an end. Just look at what happened with Rusia if you need an example of what kind of hell a VTuber having a relationship and making it known can unleash. Anyway, this video was pretty off the cuff and not very well thought out, admittedly, but I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. A VTuber should never reveal she is in a relationship. It potentially can create all kinds of problems. Ideally, personal, real-life info should be kept to an absolute minimum. That's everything. Thanks for watching.